Hello and welcome to the next war recap on this channel. This time it's Dark to the Z against Mariana Trench in a 50v50 war, which is quite uncommon, but we arranged this one, semi-arranged this one. I think they asked us if we want to do a 50v50 and we said, oh yeah, of course. And then we did it in an old random spin and of course found our opponent in Mariana Trench and won by 6 star. And yeah, I would say we will jump right into the first attack, and this is by Destroyer, which is a Suilaloon. This was a cleanup attack, so I think he knew what was in the clan castle, but it didn't matter anyways, because look at this. He just used his own Skelly spell, level 1 Skelly spell, of course, because he got a level 4 Skelly spell for this woman over here. There she is. And yeah, he takes out the clan castle with a Skelly spell. Because the Skellies don't lure the clan castle, and the clan castle won't be shot by anything because everything is out of range. This was possible. And yeah. So he suicided his heroes and I think 6 o'clock for both air defenses, which wouldn't have been possible if there was something else in the clan castle than if there was a clan castle, that wouldn't have been possible. That's what I wanted to say. And yeah, he took care of the clan castle pretty easily with just his heroes. Actually, not with his heroes, with Skelly spell, which made this pretty interesting. And yeah, using the king's ability, nearly get through that wall, going to the other wall, nearly getting through that, and then he died. And the queen is going towards the right, using first killing that mortar and then taking out that arch tower, starting with the Laloon, 3 hounds from the one direction. Wow, just featuring a band from England here. No, God, pretty bad joke. And yeah, coming in with the Laloon, with the haste spells, everything flying. It's only one street left. Dropping in the Skelly spell for the enemy queen, which is down in a breath a second. And then there's just look at how many loons there are left. I mean, there's a wall of loons going into the last defenses, and oh, what is that? He's still got a heal spell left down here, which is of course has been swagged. And it's just a matter of cleanup at this point. Got 2 loons in his bag. Cleanup, beautiful attack, killing the clan castle with a Skelly spell, which is quite uncommon and definitely a base building flaw. And yeah, beautiful attack by Destroyer. And then I think we will jump into the first 10v10, which will be, is this one? No, this was number 9. So it's that one from Valentin. On number 27, Dr. Moriarty with a pretty the base is designed like you can't break into this compartment, or you shouldn't be able to break into this compartment where the air defense and the gold storage is, to suicide that Inferno Tower. So the idea was to make suicide entry impossible. But the thing is, it's possible to break open this wall, and this wall will be opened as well, and this compartment, this dead zone, the small dead zone, will be opened up. So yeah, dead zone opened up. King tanking all the defense, actually tanking the cannon. Cannon firing at the queen, but that's not enough firepower to stop her. Queen going into Inferno range, killing the Inferno Tower, and yeah, that's the whole story. And then he, Valentin comes in with a beautiful Laloon from 6 o'clock, actually 6, 7 to 9 o'clock. Kind of a spammy style. I don't want to call this spam Laloon, but it's hard to execute those Laloon parts. That's why I don't want to say spam Laloon, but it's kind of a spam, but a surgical spam. Let's keep it like that. Using a rage spell to rage everything up. Skelly spells coming down for the queen, and he should have used a haste spell here early, which will come in later, but would have been an overkill if he would have used the haste a bit earlier. It's still an overkill, but yeah, it would have been an even higher overkill. But yeah, still a heck of loons left in the end. Cleanup is already done. And look at those giants, man. Those could be so pesky. And I will show something, and I obtained a 10v10 this war as well. And I will show something how to deal with those giants, which is just for Tunnel 10. This doesn't work on Tunnel 9, but I will show a method how to deal with those giants pretty easily. And yeah, Valentin, beautiful triple from yours truly. No, never mind, yours truly. It doesn't mean the way I wanted to say it. But now here I am, tripling number 26, and this was, yeah, the base. You could abuse so many things in this base. You could abuse the town hall. I mean, there's only one possible way you can bounce an archer tower, and this is over a town hall if it's placed like that. That's the exact only possibility you can bounce an archer tower with one bowler. And yeah, next up we got 3 giants coming in and wall breakers to suicide this Inferno Tower, and this was so lucky. I failed the wall breaker. I meant to break open this wall. That would have let the queen walk directly to the Inferno Tower and not to the gold storage. And at this part I was off. Damn it, I won't get the Inferno Tower out of the way. The Skelly Trap popped and only one skeleton will go to the queen. Queen will just take care of the skeleton, and with the last shot she gets Inferno Tower. And so I did, in the end I did get more value than I wanted to. I just got the expo as well. And yeah, look at that. And again, another giant. And the whole idea was to kill king and queen with a kill squad. CC has been lured and killed at the outside. And I got 4 wall breakers in the camp, and the idea was there was a giant bomb right here, and I wanted to lure it. Just, yeah, couldn't quite get it done. But the kill squad did everything it should have done. Killed enemy queen, took out some defenses. And then starting with the hog part from 6 to 3 o'clock. And then there's a free spell which was a bit too late, but in the end it worked out beautifully. And then goblins come in for cleanup way too early. When I watched this, I had to hurry because there was not that much time left before after I started hogs. And yeah, not much left from the base, and still got a heal spell in the back. Pretty looks like a overkill right now. It actually was an overkill. And look at the bowler just nearly taking care of that wizard tower there. And yeah, cleanup is literally already done, and I just missed the part with the barbs, with the giants. Damn it. Damn it. Yeah. I'll just say it. If there's a corner hut like that about up there, I will show it in the next raid. If there's a corner hut, 89% fail, which could have been cleaned up. Actually, we got 6 10v10s as well. And yeah, it was a 50v50. Wasn't the highest number of 10v10s we could have obtained, but was a midweek war, so yeah. Quite decent amount of 10v10 triples compared to them only obtaining 4 10v10 triples. But we got 6 out of 36 attempts. We didn't know where to put our attempts because in the end it was pretty stressful. And we went 5 out of 6 10v11, which is just awesome. And yeah, unfortunately this base doesn't have corner huts, so I can't show what I wanted to show. And yeah, Bucket coming in from his Okra account to suicide, 2 air defenses up here and an Inferno Tower. And yeah, then coming in with the Laloon from 3 to 6 o'clock. Funneling his loons perfectly towards the Inferno Tower. Rage spell coming down and heal spell coming down shortly to keep the loons in the middle alive. Next rage spell should be coming down shortly, and 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there's the rage spell and the skelly spell for the enemy queen. And as you can see, there's not that much. Actually, there's nothing left in this base. If you compare it to the amount of loons left, And he still got a haste spell in the camps. And this is just clean. It's just clean up at this point. And yeah, what I wanted to say, you can just clean up one corner hut with and the giant with an barbarian. So this giant should be a level 1 giant, and it's so weak that you can take it out with one max level barbarian. Looks pretty funny, a giant fighting against the barbarian, but it actually works. It's close, but it works consistently. And yeah, beautiful triple by Bucket coming in with the Suicide Laloon. And next up we got Oscar, and I didn't watch his triple before because I was pretty late. I was pretty busy in the end of the war, and it looks like a Suicide Laloon attack. Yeah, bouncing off that hut there. Just for the funnel. So his queen wouldn't walk towards 6 o'clock. His queen would walk into this channel to Suicide Infinite Tower, maybe? Look at the CC range. Yeah. I guess that was the... That's what he wanted to do. And yeah, giants coming in to tank the enemy queen, and look at the clan castle range. I just got that. That's always important for the Suicide Laloon attacks. And I think his queen walked the wrong way. Oh no, his queen is smart. Use the queen ability, Hound has been lured, but he will get the air defense, and actually, will he get the second sweeper? Yeah, he will get the sweeper, which is huge value for a suicide part. And Oscar coming in with the Laloon from 9 o'clock. Pretty uncommon placement of air defenses, like one on the 9 o'clock corner, one 3 o'clock, and one in the middle. But still, Oscar could have got it done. Bit sloppy on the Loon part on 6 o'clock, but in the end, as you could see, it didn't matter that much. Still got a Skelly in the bag, and should have used that for the queen. Yeah, Skelly down for an enemy queen. Haste spell. Look at the one Loon getting the expo out of the way. Still got a pretty funny Laloon part at this attack. I mean, he just got... His loons flew like curves. It wasn't like a straight U, it was just like... One flew there. Oh, the queen is still alive. Pretty... Yeah. Maybe I would say a pretty lucky rate. But still a 10v10 triple. Beautiful 10v10 triple by Oscar there. Get a little off about that. That's... Looked pretty dumb, but actually it worked. And oh no, Daniel obtained a 10 triple, but not this Daniel, another Daniel just obtained a 10v10 triple. This wasn't in Tunnel 11. And yeah, 94% to 2-star. And yeah, Fabian coming in. This was the first 10v10 triple in this war, and this was a fresh hit as well. This was just a complete fresh hit, because for this breakdown we thought it would have been better to just 2-star Tunnel 10s, because we didn't thought we would clean Tunnel 10s anyways. And as you could see in the last wars, we went 11v11 oftentimes, and yeah, so we thought, okay, let's don't scout and go in with Tunnel 10 fresh. We will have heck of a lot attempts anyways. So he went in fresh and obtained a fresh Queen Charge Minor triple with a charge that wouldn't have been replicatable in a cleanup attack. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah. Look at the wall breaker coming down to open up that wall. Wait spell coming down, so that one wall breaker opened up that wall. Which, yeah, pretty funny. Then Queen ability has been used because the rage spell was a bit too late and the poison spell was a bit off. So, yeah, use the Queen ability, and then he wanted to use wall breakers to break through the second layer of wall. Couldn't quite get it done because as you can see in the second, yeah, queen banging through wall, wall's open, queen still banging through wall. Wall breaker supporting her, and yeah, that's the point where he started with the miners. Queen takes out the whole core, and the miners take out the rest of the base. With still got 2 heal spells left, and the miners didn't even. Oh, as I said it, they didn't. I wanted to say that I didn't even touch the giant bomb, but there was one in the middle which was unnecessary. I think there were a few in here, like behind the Inferno Tower, but the miners just were under the giant bomb, so it was a non-factor. And yeah, still got a heck of a lot of miners left. Still got a heal spell left. Perfectly placed heal spell. Every single miner has been healed up to full life. And look at the queen. Out of any point of range, walking in towards the Inferno range, killing the last Inferno Tower. Miners doing the cleanup, and that's a beautiful queen charge miner triple by Fabian here. And next up we got, there it is, Daniel coming in with the Laloon attack, Suicide Laloon again, and yeah, was in the end it was a raid at the end of the war, like in the last 2 minutes, and he didn't know the plan completely and was a bit nervous, so he dropped in the baby dragon first before hasting away that archer tower. That's why the storage was still in the way, so he had to clean that up with a couple of minions. And normally there was planned a heal spell for the backside, and he just brought 3 raid spells, which was quite unfortunate. Yeah, kind of a fail is a bit attack, but still ended up in a triple. Yeah, suicide part worked out beautifully. Warbreakers coming in to break in the queen into the Inferno compartment. And Tank Giant coming in. Queen using the ability, Expo locking onto the Tank Giant. Queen locking onto the Expo and taking that out. And dying towards the king. And Laloon coming in from 3 o'clock, hate spell coming down, beautiful double finger drop. Just missed to send in the hound from that direction. Yeah. He just used the minimum amount of loons he could have used on this end of the base. And the minimum amount of spells he could have used at this end of the base. And the queen didn't die, as I see. But so he could had enough loons from the 1 o'clock corner to just overkill the base from that side. And yeah, using the last raid spell to take out last defenses, and went pretty lucky with that. Queen's still alive, but in the end it has been a triple, and that's the only thing that counts, right? So yeah, Queen locking onto the Lava Hound in just a second. Pups coming out, loons kill the Queen, kill the Clan Castle, finally kill the Town Hall. Beautiful Suicide Laloon triple by Daniel here. Pretty funny raid actually. And I think that was the last 10v10 triple we obtained, right? Yeah, that was the last 10v10 triple we obtained. And as you can see, we obtained 11v11, but first I would like to show show an attack by Prototype. He's a usual 10v11 hitter and got a bit of a down phase the last wars. I think he wasn't that, maybe he was motivated, but he just got bad luck all the time, and this time he obtained a pretty nice 2-star. Did he get a 4-pack? I don't know, but still beautiful. I just want to give a shout out to him because he's such a nice guy and always active, always wanna do the best he can, and yeah, that's something that should be said more oftentimes. But yeah, coming in with the 4 golem attack, Bola Rage from 8:30, Bola Rage from 2 o'clock, and then the kill squad into the middle. Bolas coming in, bouncing the Town Hall. Town Hall nearly down. Queen, no, Bola bounces, will get the Town Hall out of the way. Queen walking around with a golem in front to tank her. Bolas cleaning up some percentages on the 6 o'clock corner. Queen using the ability to get more percentage, so it ended up in a 64% 2-star, which is high percentage 2-star, and yeah. So the last attack of this war has been triple by JW, aka Bucket. Quite uncommon as 11v11. When you look at the army composition, it's Mass Hawk, it's 11v11. And I think we wanted to make a big kill squad to take out this side, as he saw the base first, because and he hoped there would have been a Wavy clan castle in this one. But as we saw in the Tunnel 9 scout, there was a lava hound in the clan castle, and that was not what he wanted to have in. So he gotta make another plan, and the plan was awesome because we ended up with a hawk raid, which is quite uncommon on 11v11 triples in fair play wars. Yeah, you see those in TBC wars more often, but in the CWL environment, it's pretty uncommon to have a hawk 11v11 triple. But yeah, coming in with the Funnel Queen, Suicide Funnel Queen on 6 o'clock, and then the Funnel Warden to take out a few trash buildings to funnel his kill squad into the base, which contains the enemy king, 4 giants and 7 bowlers. Just speed up the Warden funneling, which is pretty slow. And yeah, he coming in with the kill squad. 2 giants actually coming in for the kill squad. Raid spell coming down shortly to rage up all the bowlers. And I will zoom in this one and look at the perfect Warden ability. King ability used. Second after that, the Warden ability has been used. So all the barbarians have been into the Warden ability. And look at this, coming in, bouncing onto the wall, onto the Inferno Tower, and this is just, the Inferno Tower has no life left. The Warden survived, so the Warden will give an extra HP buff to the Hog Riders. Still got 2 tank giants left, which should have been used somewhere. I don't know where. I think maybe for the backside. Free spell coming down. Missed that expo, but it didn't matter anyways. Giant bomb coming down. Perfect last heal spell to catch every single hog and the double giant bomb. Tank giants coming down to tank all the point defenses. And in the end, as you can see, look at how many hog riders there are left. Perfect hog split in the end, and tripling a nearly completely maxed out base with hog riders on Tunnel 11. Just awesome stuff here from Bucket. He said in the end he was a bit nervous in this attack because he never has used hogs for ages, but in the end it worked out beautifully, and a really, really beautiful 11v11 triple. And yeah, this war our 11v11 hit rate was a bit better than last war. We recovered from this 1 out of 6 and made a 1 out of 1 because of a 83% hit rate 10v11. We just had to go 11v11 one time. And yeah, I want to wrap up this recap. I hope you enjoyed it. 141 against 135 against Mariana Trench. I would like to hear some feedbacks in the comments, and yeah, see you next time. Peace out.